And we're live! And I have my mic in front of me this time, so yeah. Welcome everybody to Side of Sodium episode 5?
Five?
Yeah, five, guys.
I like how you...
5. We're only 5 episodes in and I can't remember. As always, I am one of your 4 hosts, Anarchy. To my right, we have Alucard. To my bottom, we have Tally. Into the corner over there, we have Tripstar. We got some stuff planned for tonight. Bunch of funny topics, bunch of fun topics, and we're gonna shoot the shit. As always, we started a little late tonight, but that's because, you know...
Not mention any names, Alucard.
Yeah.
As per.
Terrible. It's not his fault. He's in the middle of a move. Give the guy a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard last week I had a beard.
What?
What?
As I heard last week I had a beard.
Oh, yeah. You had a
Yes.
glorious beard.
Not anymore. Look at him clean shave.
Yeah, this is the difference, right? Like right now, like it's like almost a different personality.
It's a coin flip.
No.
Right. There we go. Sorry, I was just getting pop-out chat ready. I completely
yeah.
should have done that before we started.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do.
so,
I do
how's
not
your
have
week
ability
been?
to chat right now. Oh,
Oh, that's fine.
it's been absolutely crazy. Literally between move, guys. Do you understand how much crap you have? Like until it's all in boxes, you're like, oh my god, I spent too much money on dumb shit.
Right. So I felt when I moved rooms. I went from the upstairs master bedroom to down here even, and I'm just like, I have to leave half my shit upstairs. I can't fit everything in my room.
Oh my god, yeah. It's because the funny thing is like the way the movers done it is they packed everything, and then they put it outside my apartment along the wall for them to like move to the elevator down. So I like look down the hallway. I'm like, oh my god, I've spent way too much on Amazon.
Everything, half the shit's thrown in Amazon boxes. Like all they had to do was put tape back over it. It was all good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that tape is
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
One literally says like Pornhub on it, and they just retaped that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my
Yo, okay,
family's looking at a movie
so-
too.
First article though, and this one piqued the interest the most for me, was the United States creating a space division for the military.
Okay. Yo.
I'm
Okay.
thinking
This-
Starfleet is in the making.
Oh my god! I hope they.
I've
call
got
it
a
Space Marine.
I've got an article here.
But
Call
yeah,
them
no,
Space
I
Marines.
reckon, in a couple of years' time, we're going to have, USS
Okay.
fucking Enterprise or something.
Trump's words.
We're going to
Trump's
have
words.
Enterprise. It's going to be great. Go on, Trump's words. You got this. How baked are you right now?
Okay. He said, we're going to have the Air Force and we're going to have the Space Force, separate but equal. This is going to be something so important. Like, I don't
I have a feeling that
understand.
the Village people are going to remake YMCA.
Oh man! Like I said,
I
I'm
just-
gonna say this,
I
I'm gonna say
don't-
this every time I hear about this. We're only gonna refer to them as Space Marines.
That'd be cool.
Space
cool.
Marines? Okay. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yo,
Um,
and their chaplains.
I know
their
that it's a
cadres, are
big
all gonna be
joke.
called Inquisitors.
No, the chaplain will be a tech priest. It has to be.
A tech priest.
Yeah.
I find it
What
all
do
to
you
be
worship?
like a big
Space
joke.
Jesus.
I'll be down with
It doesn't make
Correctly.
sense.
We love you too. No, okay. So on
The
a
whole
real
thing
note, though.
doesn't make sense.
Okay, so like, eventually space fighting will be a thing in some way or another. If Call of Duty has taught me anything, it's that eventually we'll be fighting in space
with
jetpacks and laser guns.
Yes. Yeah, because
so let's talk about logistically though. Logistically, I think we're already at a point in technology where this is actually like, viable. Like this literally can be done. We're really not as far as everyone thinks from this actually happening.
Yeah,
we already have means.
It's the fact that nobody wants to. Mm.
I'm sorry, I just got this image of, instead of Area 51's going to change a whole lot. Instead of the Air Force taking over, they're gonna come running after you with space fucking ray guns, whatever.
Yeah, for real. Well, and me and Tally before the show, we talked about how bullets work. There needs to be an ignition source.
And there's no oxygen in space.
There's no oxygen in space, so
theoretically, you could preload cartridges with compact oxygen.
Yeah, but
I have to take this call. It's my mom calling from the hospital. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Would that be viable though? I mean, would it really work? Because I don't think it will.
Electric guns already?
What?
No. Not like.
No, but yes. No, but there are guns that instead of using, like a piston, like a firing pin to activate the bullet, it uses electrical shock to create the explosion.
Yeah, but wouldn't you also still need oxygen
to ignite the powder?
Yes, but you could. Yeah, but you could theoretically, instead of having a granular base propellant, you could have a liquid base.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a water gun in space.
Well, depends what the use of the propellant. It's possible.
That's it. Now the future weapon's going to be the super soaker.
Yeah, but I mean, like theoretically speaking, like we are not as far as away as people think from actually achieving this. It's just
without a shadow of doubt, I agree.
Each other in space yet. No. But what I'm saying is that we haven't had the need to kill each other in space yet. Give it time, boys.
Why not?
Time. Wait. Harpoon guns. They're gonna become a deadly weapon again.
Well, no, because I mean, like when you fire it, wouldn't it like lose velocity? There's no air. It would lose velocity anyway.
Resistance. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't lose velocity, and that's the point. It wouldn't lose velocity.
I just think.
Holy shit, dude! Think about how fast a bullet would go if it had no resistance.
Well, no. Think about a harpoon gun.
Yeah.
Because even a near miss, as long as it hits the suit, man, that's a hit.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I just think Trump's gonna build an ion cannon.
Low
orbit ion cannon.
A space wall.
Space wall.
Actually, speaking about that though, I mean the Navy does have a railgun. The technology is there. True. They just need to miniaturize it, right?
Yeah.
And there's no air resistance.
Them railguns look badass.
They have one. I don't think they have one mounted on an actual ship yet, but they do have one land mounted on like a mock ship, and that thing does like beastly things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they still in testing?
Yeah, well, they showed it. I seen a video of one like hitting a tank, and it like cuts the tank in two, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah. But no, them things are gonna be lethal.
Absolutely. But no, I mean, like talking about like in a more realistic fashion, like non-sci-fi, like we just haven't had a reason to kill each other in space, but we do have the means to do it already. I mean, a harpoon gun could literally actually work.
Yeah, but like then like we would need one of those like futuristic ones that have like
crossbow.
Yeah, or like a rotating cylinder one that's so you can just be just fucking fire them off.
Boys, a fucking bow and arrow. Yo,
archery's making a comeback.
That's why we've been seeing it. Like fucking Destiny now has like crossbows and shit.
It's just gonna go back to medieval fighting with swords and shit. Swords, crossbows,
but laser swords.
Well, I made the joke about, like, what about, like, those high-powered lasers and you just burn holes in people's suits to kill them?
Sorry, but the only thing I've got from that one is
Laser. I just see some
right
stormtrooper shit going down right now.
Yeah, and the only thing I've got right now in mind is zero-G fencing. That's going to become a thing.
Actually,
zero-G fencing.
I don't know if lasers would actually be.
They don't do that in America.
Heat laser. Yo,
we will do probably.
On like the level of science, for some reason, I don't think lasers would actually really work in space. Like they would work, but aren't they wearing like heat-resistant suits that can like stand quite a temperature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have to be really powerful.
Eyeball. Just fucking blind him.
the visor magnifies everything. You should...
The way it is now, the visors, the helmets are made so that extra light can't get in.
So it's also going to be rendered useless to try and blind.
Because when you're in space, the sun's way brighter than when you're on the Earth, and there's way more radiation coming from it directly.
New sponsor of the military, Oakley Sunglass. Oh, wait, there he is.
Yes.
So, fucking crossbows, boys. That's where it's going to be. Auto-loading crossbows.
And they're going to shoot forever. Gone. Just gone. You can shoot miles.
Yo, acid-tipped crossbow bolts.
Fuck that,
it breaks
cat
the
feces.
vial, goes in it.
Cat feces?
No, cat feces, cat shit.
Well, I was gonna say, like, if it's fucking acid, right? Like hydrochloric acid, as soon as it hits a suit, even like a glancing blow shatters the glass and it just starts melting their fucking suit. Yo, I should start working for the military.
Oh, right. Space Force. Space Force. You should see if there's a way through the Canadian military to the U.S. Space Force.
Oh, I would fucking be a shoo-in for this. Like, guys, here's how to kill people in space. I've never been, but I've been thinking about this for a long time.
It's the even more lazier branch than the
Air Force?
No, the reserves.
Coast Guard?
Reserves.
I'm like shooting down every branch of the military that's not Navy. Fucking Army.
But like even like the logistics of a war in space is ridiculous. Space is endless. There's so much room.
Exactly.
Could you imagine?
Could just fly the fuck off if we start. Well, we wouldn't lose, but
we would lose.
I don't know though. Like I don't know.
America never loses.
Oh no, dude.
Except for Vietnam.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the Chinese would win. Their technology is significantly better than ours.
Not in space.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at their space station. I mean, they had to abandon it. They had to abandon their space station.
Why?
Yo,
didn't it like blow
what's
up?
really fucked up though?
What?
I said what's really fucked up is that, for example, Japan, they made the fucking what was it, the big robot battle against the States?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just imagine if there's no weight restrictions. So they build their robot in space. Ooh.
But they gotta get that robot into space first.
It's the Japanese. They can literally do anything. Have you not like watched anime? Half the movies.
I've not watched anime. That's true.
Right. So I mean, it's absolutely 100% possible for this to happen. It's just a matter of we haven't decided to kill each other in space yet. But I guess we're getting there.
And this is my thing is if we would be in space already if for the last 10 years we took a quarter of our military budget and gave it to NASA. There would be people living in space right now, like on Mars.
I was gonna say, wait, there's already people living in space. What?
But I mean, we would. When's the last time someone set foot on the moon? It's been decades.
Yeah.
Because there's no oil, bro.
Yeah, exactly. No oil.
No oil.
There's no money in it. There is money in it. It's just not money that is gettable right now. It's future money.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, I think the first people that are gonna colonize the moon, I think it's gonna be Google. Only for the fact that free data center cooling.
And then satellites beaming the data to. Right? Why not?
It'd be cheaper. No one owns the moon yet.
Yeah.
It's illegal. You can't. Well, the UN.
It's illegal.
The UN forbids. Right now, there's a resolution that you can't own anything in space. You can't actually own something that's not on Earth.
Says who?
Yeah,
Says the
my
fucking you.
point-
Fuck you. If
yeah.
I get up there and I stick a fucking flag in it, no, this is mine. Mine.
Yeah, you
Like,
won
what
it.
are you gonna do? Come and get me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna fly your rocket ships up here and try to kill me? You cannot take
That's
my
how
land.
Space War is gonna start. That's how it's gonna start.
Yeah.
That and space
Yeah,
immigration,
like,
damn it.
Space immigration.
That's why we need
God.
to colonize it first, so everybody that comes in be like, "Fuck
Oh,
you, go back to your planet."
There's a topic we could talk about.
Oh my God, we're gonna get some space Muslims. That's gonna be cool.
Oh Jesus!
They could be upset when they can't blow anything up in space.
It's time.
Fucking.
I'm terrible. I know.
No, because I've just got this like super fucking image of space Allah. I think it's gonna be great. Martian
See,
Allah.
my thing
Oh,
is, technically, like, living in space, wouldn't that prove a lot of religions wrong?
Exactly
the
why
stuff is blowing it up.
Republicans don't like to fund space exploration.
You think that Trump would
Because-
have been on this sooner? Like, as a businessman, like, do you know how much stuff, like, how much money you can make by, like, colonizing space first?
Yeah,
Space
but
ice, bro.
when you're president,
Space
you got
ice.
more things to worry about than what you want. Because they'll kick your ass out real quick.
Dude, this guy tried to fund a wall. You tell me.
Yo, that
this
wall
guy
got
better than-
funded
Damn right it
partially.
did.
He's trying to get the wall to be paid for through the military.
They'll call it a training exercise. They'll get each branch of the military to build a wall.
And this is how you do hard labor. boys.
wait, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get the funding for the wall to come from the military, but he's also now opening up fucking Space Force.
Yeah.
And that's how they're going to do their basic training. If you can build part of the wall, you're in.
Sign me up, boys.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of Mexican.
I wonder how many people are gonna die in space.
Not enough.
Thousands.
Is my answer too
Millions.
dark?
I can see Trump cutting corners to get troops into space.
And a million.
He's like, I just want it done. I don't care if they're in a box. I don't care, if they're living in
Well,
tents at the bar.
Hold on. So wait. So Tesla launched the car into space, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was
So
They
amazing.
could.
hold on. Does that technically mean that he no longer owns that Tesla because now it's in space?
Yeah.
Well, what's
Oh.
on the registration?
It's not in Earth's orbit, so yeah.
Well,
Technically.
technically,
Where's it at?
I mean, who trumps the DMV? I'm just saying. It's ultimate law on cars.
10,000
that
miles.
mean that we can't-
100,000 miles.
Does that mean we can't copyright claim the song that's playing on a loop right now? That's in space.
That'd be funny.
I believe it's David
See,
Bowie's
this-
Space Odyssey, isn't it?
This just opens up a lot more discussion than it should, but like, who
Wait,
thought of the
what
logistics?
No, but what happens if we take like 30 Tesla cars, give Anarchy the registration, we park them all on the moon, and then we build our colony on top of these cars? Technically, it's not. You're using Tesla land then.
Yeah. This is how we do. This is how we conquer new worlds. We just put shit on it first and then land on top of it.
We walk around the red tape.
Hey, at least you won't get a
Jesus
parking ticket.
Christ.
Fuck you, UN. Yeah, exactly. Oh
And
no, a
you
space
could-
marine might do it.
And you could use the Teslas to drive around because they're electric. This solves like
Love
9
you too,
problems.
Harley.
Yeah.
Hey Harley.
You said that like 10
Girl.
minutes ago.
Crimson says that I'm the most bangable.
Yeah, he
I
actually
deny
genuinely-
this. I
He
deny
DM'd
this.
me a little poll. Who would you rather
Take
bang
it
out
back.
of-
Fucking I did my hair for that.
Take it
asshole,
back
he's
and
like,
give
"I'm
it to.
bangable."
Give it to me. Wait, you did your hair for what?
Well, for people to comment on it, obviously.
I
Okay,
said
is that a
something
hate?
about it
Are
in the
you a
beginning.
woman?
Beautiful hair.
Well, I said, do you fucking think I did
This
it
is
for me?
I
beautiful.
said
thought you did
something
it for
about it
me.
in the beginning. It said, "Oh, look, you did your hair all up and fucking, you're wearing a polo
I'm
shirt."
wearing, like, I'm wearing like a fucking pretty shirt for you boys.
I'm
It's
a
because he's at home.
pagan.
He's got to look presentable for his parents.
But they're gonna
Yeah.
fucking pull out the ruler.
It really
He
is.
can't let him. He can't let them know he's a scrub.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
Do you have one of them jumpers that you just drape over your shoulders as well? Were you one of them kind of kids?
I already know what a jumper is.
Like-
So evidently not.
Sweatshirt. You know one that you tie around?
So
No,
Never
no,
mind.
I'm
the last thing
Canadian,
I
not
want to
American.
say. Oh. Lag. I'm lagging. I
You're
don't
not
know
lagging.
No,
why.
you're not. You're fine.
No, you guys are lagging for me. It's
Oh.
it's my down, not my up.
He's looking for more Pornhub articles. That's why, guys.
I have some articles.
Yeah, but the Pornhub variety. Come on.
Oh, come on. How many times a day you can come across a Pornhub article?
I mean, we can find one right now.
More and more.
He
time they put
raises
more
eyes. He's like, he's surprised.
Yeah, I was about to-
I mean,
So the last thing I want to say about the Space Force is how what does Trump imagine like our technology is right now, that we're just gonna put people like military personnel in space?
yo, we're there already.
Yeah, we're there, but it takes a lot of engineering and a lot of
Yeah, but now
lot
there's like think
to-
about it. Right
to
now, the
put
United States
people there
is
and
more than
to
2%
support them for any amount of time.
Yeah, but think about it though. Like the Department of National Defense in the States spends more than 2% of its GDP currently on the military. Yo,
Yeah.
the Space Force is now going to get more funding than NASA.
It's bullshit.
Like NASA's gonna be like, where the fuck is our budget? And they're gonna respond back with, join the military.
Join the Space Force.
So basically, what you're saying is this is his attempt to militarize NASA.
Makes sense, honestly.
I feel
it
like
would
he
work.
thinks there's gonna be like ships, like right away. There's gonna be like some Star Wars ships up in the air with people in them flying
Fucking little
around and
X-wings
shit.
just flying around in
Yeah,
orbit.
dude, I want some fucking X-wings and shit.
Yeah,
The
but
fuck?
that's not happening anytime
I want a
soon.
Millennium Falcon.
That's probably not gonna happen in our lifetime.
We'll see.
Unless
Anything can happen.
all of humanity comes together to try to do something like that, it's not
I
gonna
mean-
happen, and that's never gonna
I mean,
happen because
I wouldn't,
you
I
know,
wouldn't be too sure about that. I
religion.
mean, think of it, right? When we were children, phones were like stupid. They were crap. And now look at how good they've progressed on since like
Well,
like the past like
that's
15 years.
true. That's true. But
So you know,
Okay,
technology
look
is
at the
advancing quite
size.
quickly.
look at the size of a rocket it takes to get something into space.
Yeah,
Like-
but didn't that guy that also the one that launched the Tesla into space? Didn't he also create a rocket that lands itself?
yeah. That what? Yeah, they do.
Didn't he
And that's
also
so that we
rocket
can
that
make
lifts
them
it lands
reuse.
vertically?
That's so we can make them reusable, so you can fly the same rocket
Right.
more than once.
But
But
that
the
obviously
thing
is
is
a
they're
lot of
still
tech to
they're
do.
still big rockets. They require a lot of fuel, and a lot of things can still go wrong.
I don't know. Use nuclear power.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty viable option, but
It works for the sun.
nuclear power it has its drawbacks.
Like
Like
what?
there's satellites in
You
space that
hopes
run
and
on
dreams of
nuclear
people.
power.
Why not
What?
just make it solar?
Or
Well,
make it run on the
solar,
hopes
and that's
dreams of
why people. That brings up another thing of investing in solar technology, but people don't want to
Fuck that.
because oil's against it.
Yeah, but do you realize that, like, for example, like in Canada, like, I love how everyone's like, solar power, but there's oil. And here's me, like, did you know that the government, like, literally pays me for investing in solar?
Yeah, and
Like-
our government does too, but nobody has the money to invest in it.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah,
Is
but-
the barrier of entry? The cost of entry is so high that.
What are you talking about? Yo, you can go. Okay, for example, I was actually talking to my bank about this today, because like I was talking about mortgages and stuff like that, and like most banks are more than willing to put out the loan for these solar panels. Like for example, like solar shingles, for example, that,
Yeah,
that
that's
were just
fast.
Tesla just came out with, right? So solar shingles plus the power banks, you're looking at about like 14, 15 grand, right? And of course, in your first like 5-10 years, you're going to be making that money back because you're not home all the time. So whatever power is generated from it, the overflow goes back to the system. Which
Yeah,
then
that's
your-
kinda
your
how it
power
works over
company's
here.
gonna pay for. Yeah, so
I
your
mean-
power company pays for basically the overflow. So I mean, your
Oh,
power bill is going to be like
wow,
retard low
that's a
anyway.
good
if not
point.
non-existent,
Well,
Sorry.
I know over here it's the same because like we've got like if it's a government owned house and you live in it, they've actually put solar panels onto them. You get free
Nice.
electric, and the overflow that you don't use goes back to the electric
Into
company,
the
and
grid,
apparently
yeah.
they seem to be better off.
Yeah,
So,
see,
around my area,
that's
you've
the way
got
it
quite a lot of
should
houses.
be.
Yeah, but think about this though, right? Let's do some numbers. Just say, for example, you pay $250 a month on power, right? I'm only using an arbitrary number, $250. Okay,
Yeah.
and just say, for example, your house generates $300 worth of electricity. Okay, so not only are you pocketing $50, there's $250 that's going back into your pocket, right? By theoretically paying the non-existent bill. So you make $250 payment, right? What's
Mhm.
that per month times 12, right? And then times just say 10. I mean that's
Why are you
a
asking us
lot
to
of-
do this math
like,
for
already
you?
well, I mean you could if you want, but what I'm saying is like once you actually punch the numbers out, right? Just say in 10 years, that's a lot of money already back towards your investment that you've originally made.
Hmm.
Right?
And
Yeah.
cheaper
I mean,
electric.
and not only that, government kickbacks,
$30,000.
tax. Yeah, so tax exemptions. So theoretically, if you're making $350 off electricity per solar panels, it's $30,000, which guaranteed solar shingles and a power bank. Because I already checked, power banks are like 6-7 grand a piece. Then you're looking at the solar shingles, depending on the square footage of your roof, and I mean, you're not going to spend $30,000 to fucking put shingles on your roof that are solar powered. I mean, if that's what's happening, if that's literally the reason why people aren't going solar, like, yo, they need to pick up a calculator and go back to like fucking 8th grade math. Like, I know it sounds dickish, but I mean, that's where solar's at now.
Yeah.
It's literally that cheap. And depends where you are. Like, for example, just say you're in like towards the equator more, in like a very plains like environment where it's like a lot of fields. So you're not in mountains, you don't have much covering your house, and you're getting sun all the time. Let's just say like South Texas. Yo, do you know how much money you'd fucking make? I would solar panel everything. I would solar panel my fucking mailbox.
Solar panel freaking roadways.
Until
Yeah,
until
Don't
a
even get me
hurricane
started
comes.
on that.
I would glue solar panels to the trees, bro.
The trees need the sunlight to live and make oxygen. That's a little more important.
No,
Yeah.
money's more important than life.
Money's more
Capitalism.
important than life. Capitalism. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you guys hear about this cool new thing called cryptocurrency?
But yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, that's where solar panels at now. So, like, even going back to the space moon thing and colonizing space, though, I mean, it's not that far out of reach. We have this technology.
We do, but it's gonna take more than just the U.S. It's gonna take the whole world to come together to make any sort of real advancement anytime soon.
Yo, you tell Tesla right now that they can put solar panels wherever they want. Yo, they'll fucking do it. They'll colonize the moon. Yeah, them and Google, right? Google and Tesla are gonna get together. They're gonna colonize the moon. I'll put $5 down on this right now.
Maybe. Well,
hey, whatever happened to that program that we're gonna send people to space?
What program?
We were talking about this. Well, I think a company called Virgin, they create like a commercialized aircraft that's apparently taking people to space at some point. And we were actually talking about this while you were on your way here.
It's I think it's not into like actual space, but into like the upper stratosphere.
Yeah.
Where they're still in Earth's orbit, but they're not, up in like out of the orbit of Earth where they can't get back.
One word. Gay.
Gay? What? No, you still experience weightlessness.
Yeah, but it's not the full effect.
But
lots in spaceship.
It's
no,
you actually don't experience true weightlessness until you get out of Earth's gravitational pull, which actually even the weightlessness on the space station isn't because they're in space. It's because of the way it's going around the Earth.
Well, didn't Pornhub want to shoot something in space?
Why do you keep going back to Pornhub?
Because, dude, okay. As much as people don't really admit it, right? So you have like in terms of like websites on the internet as a whole, like it's like YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, and then like I'm sure somewhere in the top 10 like
Google's number one.
Yeah, sorry,
and
it's
then
Google.
You use Google.
It's Google, YouTube, Reddit, Facebook.
Look for Pornhub.
Yeah, but like porn sites as a whole are like some of the most trafficked websites on the internet. They have a lot of pull in terms of like shit that goes on. So yeah, if Pornhub wanted to shoot somebody up into the fucking or shoot two people up into space so they could fuck, and then I get some cool like space porno, then hey, I'm happy. Why isn't Tesla funding that shit?
Can you imagine the physics of trying to have sex in a weightless environment?
It'll be funny.
Yo, it'd be so much easier.
Because no, it wouldn't. Because you're gonna slam into them, and it's gonna push them and you into a wall, and then you're gonna hit that wall and just keep bouncing back.
Exactly. Wait, have you never fucked on a waterbed?
Object in motion stays in motion.
I'm just saying, but have you ever had sex on a waterbed?
I can't say I have.
Has anybody had sex on a waterbed besides me?
I would love to.
I don't think waterbeds have been popular since the 1990s.
So the first...
the 70s?
I wanted a waterbed until I watched Edward Scissorhands.
The first girl I ever dated, I was at her grandparents' house and she was house sitting. And we were watching a movie in their room. Yeah, I fucked on my girlfriend's grandparents' bed. Anywho,
what the fuck?
We were laying on their water bed and we started like fooling around and shit. And like, dude, I thrusted my hips once and then I just went limp and like the water just kept the motion going, bro. It really was motion of the ocean at that point because, dude, it was just going on its own, bro. And she just rode me out. It was great.
Oh my god.
I'm getting a fucking waterbed.
Dude,
what did I just...
Dude, one hard thrust. One hard thrust into that bed. And it's just...
My internet just, like, took a shit. But yeah,
Pretty
no, like
lost.
talking about that though, like let's like backtrack 2 steps. Is like who else uses Google to find sites that they already go to,
If you want,
like Pornhub?
if
Yeah.
you want,
No, not
I use
Pornhub.
Google to go on YouTube.
if you want good unfiltered porn sites, use Bing when you're looking.
Use Bing?
No, dude, I'm dead ass, bro. Like, if you want some like weird kinky shit, use Bing. Use Bing. I swear to God.
The reason why I use Google though, and like Google to Pornhub, is because then you give money to both websites that you appreciate. Think about it. I support Google.
I'm gonna
and
stick
I
with
support
Pornhub.
Oh,
And I
gee.
like Google to know what crazy shit I'm into.
So they can sell you
'Cause
shit.
then
It's
Yeah,
all
well,
going
no,
to
'cause
the
then they
cloud.
Well, no, it's because then they can like tailor your search results to what you want.
So if you want midget porn, god damn it, you'll
Start
get
getting
midget porn.
targeted midget porn ads.
Yeah.
You go on
You know,
Facebook
just-
and they're just like selling you stuff to for midgets because you're searching it.
midgetssinglesonline.com.
Yeah,
Is
you'll
that
get an
actually a
ad
thing?
for midgets. Did you just get an ad?
Hold on.
Yo, is there anything going on in the chat right now? I can't see it.
No,
just
SWAT
SWAT
is sort of your
talking.
thing. Everyone hates
Yo,
us.
let's hit up on the next article. Because all I can think of right now is Space Pornhub.
Okay, so I want to talk about this
Okay.
article I found.
Oh, before
do
you
you-
do, I found one. It's called Data Midget, meetmidgets.com. Oh, sorry, datamidget.net.
I'm not
Date
going
and
for that.
midget.
Like,
.net.
real quick. Yo, did you go to your favorites or some shit to pull that out?
No, just Googled it.
Dude, so I'm really like skeptical. Like, I don't like when people touch my computer, and more exclusively, like if they
Same.
open Google Chrome, because it's just like the whole favorites bar up top, and then it's like most viewed websites, and like 2 of them are Pornhub.
Oh,
All of my
Jesus.
favorites are basically Pornhub or porn-related things, and then when you click the
Oh.
drop-down menu, it's like Pornhub, Computer Park, Pornhub.
Why am I friends with you?
It's just so much
I
porn.
want
Anarchy
nothing.
is like what we are on the inside, guys. So
The
there's, like, all of our other
disparity.
personalities. Yeah, and then anarchy is what we really strive to be like on the daily.
Not only am I the only one married, I'm the only one in a relationship in this podcast.
Hey, thanks. That wound's still fresh, asshole. That
In a
hurts.
really strong relationship. Really strong.
And
Yeah.
oh, are you? Yeah, you guys all have
Yeah.
your 2 best friends. With
Yeah, I
wound's still
think I have
fresh.
a really good grip on my relationship. Thank you.
I'm a lefty, so.
Oh, wow. Thank fucking God for that. High five.
I'm a lefty as well.
Fellow
you
lefty.
really?
Yeah, really,
Oh,
am,
yeah, I'm a lefty, but my dominant hand's my right hand.
Ah.
Do you want to hear something
Wow,
fucked
we're
up?
lefties.
Almost
I write
every
and
hand
everything
you've
with my
ever
left
taken-
hand, but my right hand's my dominant.
That's actually why I got my left arm tattooed, so when I do get Alzheimer's, I remember which one I can wank with.
You'll probably
Yo.
forget why you got that one time.
On a side note, though, did you know that almost every hand you've ever shaken in your life has had a dick in it?
Did you
Yeah.
know that cute little old lady sitting next to you probably probably choked on some hard dick back in her day?
Whoa, bro. There's
Edge
no old lady
proof.
sitting next to me, man.
You look at the sweet old little innocent ladies. You know for a fact they got ragged
Oh, bro,
around
they
when
were,
they
they
were
were
younger.
choking on some cock.
Jesus
You know
Christ,
it.
where's this podcast going?
You know what?
Alright.
I
Yo,
refused to
let's
from the
move
last
on.
week one because of what I said.
So much Pornhub and old lady
There's
fucking.
just testosterone!
Hey, yo,
What?
the Pornhub references are fucking okay. And if anybody tells you different, they're wrong.
Do you think Pornhub will sponsor us?
You know, 3 single guys
Alright,
here. Of
so
course,
the-
we're gonna go to Pornhub.
Do
We got nothing else to do.
Have you guys ever used like browsers?
Oh, I love Brazzers.
I just don't want to pay for a membership.
No, yeah, no, you're right. No,
Or are we just going down like how many different porn sites we've been to?
No, I mean like I've had a Brazzers account. Somebody gave me one to like use for a little while because they spent money on it. But the issue is it shows like I actually heard a joke about this, and it was like way after the fact, and I was just like, wow, that's so true. Like, because Brazzers keeps a history of like the videos you watch. So if you share the account with somebody and you don't know like all of their sexual kinks and fetishes, like go down a dark rabbit hole pretty quick. Yeah,
you go down a dark rabbit hole.
Listen
we're
here,
not all into weird shit like you.
I mean,
listen
to be
here,
fair,
Mr.
though,
Vanilla Bean, calm the fuck down. Don't kink shame me, all right?
Is he actually saying this because his friend called him up one time? It's like, yo, I think I got drunk and did some weird shit. And Arky's like, yeah, man, I haven't used the account yet.
No.
Yo, what's the next article, Tally?
Yeah. I gotta piss.
What was that?
What's the next article?
So what's that?
Okay. So it's an article from The Verge. It says Nintendo and Microsoft team up to promote crossplay while Sony remains silent. It reads, the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft is getting a big update today, bringing the Bedrock engine to Nintendo's portable console. The update enables crossplay with PC, Xbox, and smartphones, but notably not the PlayStation 4. Sony is blocking crossplay for Fortnite, Rocket League, and Minecraft, so PS4 players can't play against Xbox One or Nintendo Switch owners. Meanwhile, Nintendo and Microsoft are partnering to utilize crossplay as a marketing weapon.
Do you want to read all that again?
Honest?
I didn't hear you.
No, but
Really?
no.
I'm just fucking with you.
Basically, they're saying that. Oh, you actually heard it?
Yeah,
you
no, I was
did.
just joking.
Okay.
I just wanted him to read it
Okay,
all again.
anyway, the thing is wasn't PS4 like one of the big giants in terms of like cross-platform back in the day?
No, I don't think they were. I think the Sony's always been.
Do anybody?
I mean,
Planet
that's what
Side
you get
2
with
was
these
basically
Japanese
PS4
companies. Sony is a Japanese company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What I'm
that's that
saying is
isolationism for you.
No. But what I'm saying though is when Planet Side 2 came out, that was the big sell point to it, was that it was also on PC. And so
Yeah, you can.
crossplay between them.
They have crossplay with PC, but not with other consoles.
I don't see the point in
Well, I
that. I
mean-
think we should all just game together, regardless of what console or platform you're on. I think we should just open it
Well,
up.
that's the problem though, right? There is a money element to it. Like, for example, I don't think the Switch, a handheld, should be able to play with consoles. But I think that if it's a console, like between Xbox,
Why
One,
not?
the Wii, because it's a matter of price fairness. Because if it doesn't really matter what you're playing on, you can just pick up and play with anybody. Then everyone's only gonna buy from Nintendo because the Switch is like half the price of an Xbox One, and half the price of a PS4.
But the graphics
but
aren't
I'm
the
talking-
same. There's a lot of
I'm talking
downside.
about like company fairness, right?
Yeah. But
Right,
I
in
mean,
terms
they're
of
all going to
company
have the
fairness.
same games. They're all going to have the ability to play. If they all have the ability to play with each other, and they all have the same games, it's going to come down to who wants what console bet more.
Yeah, but little Timmy getting Christmas presents.
I'll be back.
He's asking
Oh,
his mom to be
that's
able to play
true.
with his friends. Right? Like,
Mhm.
like little Timmy says, I want to play with my friends. Right? So basically for Christmas, like nobody's gonna buy a PS4 anymore. Nobody's gonna buy an Xbox because Nintendo Switch is half the price.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true.
So
But I mean, they also have the games on fucking mobile now too, like Fortnite and PUBG.
yeah, so like at the end of the night, like I think between company fairness, I think consoles should be able to play together, right?
Yeah,
Just as much
they
as
really
should be able to play with PC. Right? Like for example, Rocket League.
Mhm.
There's no difference on PC. There's no
No.
difference on fucking PS4, and there's no
Mhm.
difference on Xbox. Right? The game is literally designed to be that way. Right? So when you look at the big picture, it's not going to hurt any of the companies to be able to cross play it. Right? I think that there should be some exclusive titles, obviously, that should remain.
Yeah.
But for example, if PS4 comes out with fucking NHL 2016 and fucking Xbox has NHL 2016, why the fuck can I smash some kids on PS4 on NHL 2016?
It's true. Truth. It's bullshit.
Right? Like, I can understand them not cross-platforming with PC because the guys on PC will have a competitive edge. Because I mean, realistically speaking, a mouse and keyboard is significantly better than a controller, right?
Yeah.
But between Xbox and PS4, come the fuck on. Really, Mr. Sony, like you're not jumping into this ball game. Yo, think about it.
It's all money.
But if Nintendo said I'm making a new Super Smash Bros. And we get fucking like
they are
Master
making
Chief,
Super Smash Bros.
No, I mean like with Xbox and PS4 and Nintendo, bro.
Bruh. That'd be
That should be lit.
That shit would be legendary, and it would have to be on all consoles.
Exactly. So I mean, like, I know it is a money thing, which is why I said to Tali earlier, like there is a thing, right? Like, you know, between the Nintendo Switch that's out, right, the Xbox and PS4. If all of them were cross-platform, right, who would buy an Xbox or a PS4? But I can have the Nintendo Switch for half the price, or even 2 Nintendo Switches for the full price. Now I can have 2 people that can play cross-platform with anybody, right? So there is at the end of the day that there is a price point behind it, right? So that's why I said only consoles should be able to play together, like a Wii, which would be fucking hilarious. But I mean,
see, like the thing is like with Xbox, well, with Microsoft, right? And they use the term exclusive, but in reality, I can buy it on my, and you know, like with their whole thing at E3, where they were like, the best way to play is Xbox One X. No, the best way to play is on my beast-ass gaming PC that's gonna outperform your shitty console. So thank you for giving me the option to buy it for my computer.
well, my thing is, like,
there's some that are console exclusives, though.
Not anymore.
No, they specifically specified. Huh? Sorry.
My thing is, why hasn't Microsoft come out with a gaming platform service? Like, for example, Steam. Why hasn't Microsoft come out with this?
They're working towards that because of the way the Windows Store is now. Everything's built on the universal app platform.
Yeah.
So that everything is cross compatible, because the Xbox One basically runs on Windows 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for example, one game. Here's one of my game examples. Forza Horizon 3 is a great game.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a good game. Now, just imagine what we would look at, quote unquote, my beast ass computer right there.
You
right?
can play Forza Horizon 3 on your PC. It has a PC launch.
Can you?
Yeah.
What? He's like, what?
Are you fucking kidding me? Since when?
Since it came out. You can buy it on you can go to the Microsoft store on your computer, buy it, and play it on your PC. Or if you own it for Xbox, you own it on PC.
Is it cross-platform?
Yes.
No, is it?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
all
games on X, like if I download a game on my Windows 10 or off the Windows Store, I play with PC or Xbox players. I'm pretty sure that's how that works now.
Unless it has the little Play Anywhere tag on it. Like if it has the Play Anywhere tag, then yeah, it's cross-platform.
From my Xbox to my PC.
Pardon?
I know I can stream from my Xbox to my PC.
Yeah, you can also play Xbox games on the PC if it's got the Play Anywhere tag on it.
Which is
if it's branded as Play Anywhere, then you can play it on the PC.
Which is basically every Microsoft exclusive now.
Mm-hmm. Like Sea of Thieves, you can also play on the PC because it's got Play Anywhere. Ark as well.
Yeah, but I really don't like Ark.
No, I'm just saying for an example. And to be honest with you, I've wasted £50 on a game.
And
that
if I'm
never
gonna play Ark, I'm gonna buy it off Steam and play with like the people that are good at the game.
No, I think Ark is a waste of money. In all fairness, can't do it. Can't play it.
No, that's why I'm saying that Rust needs to go on console
It's
and
going
just
to.
watch like the console people. Yo, no, but like watch Rust go on console, and then every friendship breaks.
Wait, what?
I'm really just in shock that you didn't know that you could play fucking Forza Horizon 3 on your PC.
Dude, I
Yeah,
play
that's actually
Dota,
kinda funny.
man. No, but like I play Dota, Siege. I play other games, but I mean, like I don't know. I guess like I just got caught up in way too many big games. I've kind of like lost what games can be played on PC. Because I'm kind of a Steam whore. If it's not on Steam or Uplay, I really don't notice it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but still though, it's pretty interesting. Is there like a PS4 version of this?
Nope.
Okay.
My whole thing is, I see consoles, realistically, with how powerful gaming or PC hardware is getting, and how cheap it's getting. I don't see consoles really lasting much longer. An Xbox One X is basically a really mid-range PC as it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you call it mid-range though? Because I mean, like the graphics side of the house is not bad.
Any mid-range PC though can reach 4K. Any mid-range PC nowadays can reach 4K though, 4K graphics. And it's not even like it's legitimately like if you take a game that you play in 4K on your PC as opposed to the Xbox, there's going to be things that are cut out that they cut it out so they could get, you know, a smooth frame rate. And
Yeah,
stuff
when
like
they
that.
said, well, that was the big thing with the Xbox One X. When they said 4K, they don't mean true 4K resolution, right? Like even a GTX 1080 Ti has a hard enough time running at 4K max graphics at 60 FPS, and that's one of the strongest gaming cards on the market, and it can hardly run 4K 60 FPS, let alone a fucking Xbox One X. So it boils.
Did they talking about 1080? Did they release the next gen? Are they looking at releasing the next gen soon?
They're looking at releasing it soon, but we have no details. They didn't say anything at Computex. They didn't say anything at everybody keeps saying July 30th, but the rumored price for the 1180 or whatever they're gonna call it, base starting price $719 USD.
That's not bad.
719 is not bad.
Yeah, well, it goes
What,
up. From
are we on about next gen console or PC?
No, next gen graphics cards.
cards.
Oh right. I was going to say because haven't we
right
literally
now,
just got
what is
Xbox
it?
One
The
X?
1080
That's next
price
gen.
point is what?
The Xbox One X is not next gen. There's going to be another console soon. Probably.
No,
within
I
the
mean
next
as in
3 years.
current next gen, as in current. Like haven't we like currently, you know?
It's
looking at
current next gen for consoles.
Yeah.
Like it's better than the PS4 Pro.
Beggarly marginal.
When did the
What I
fucking
mean
PS4
is they've
even
just brought
release?
out the Xbox One X.
Same
so
year the
maybe-
Xbox One did. So 2013.
I don't fucking know.
No, it was like 20. It's 4 years old now, isn't it?
Older than that.
I think I was just reading an article that said it was 4 years old. I just read
Well, yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure it came out in 2014, wasn't it? I'm not sure.
I know then because the Xbox One X came out before it, right?
No, the Xbox One X is the newest one.
No, not the One X. Sorry, just the Xbox One.
Xbox One 2014, I believe. Let me just fact check.
No,
that.
it wasn't 2014. It was earlier than that.
No, it couldn't have been because
Yeah.
it came out when Titanfall came
I love
out.
how like you three fucks are all on computers right now that can actually research this. Here's my phone. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I'm
I got this.
But there should be a new console release coming up the next couple of years anyway. Probably next year. If
It
not
was
this year.
2016.
For what?
PlayStation. Oh wait, no, wait. The Slim launched in 2016. PlayStation 4 launch date November 15th, 2013.
Yeah, Xbox One launched in 2013 too.
Yeah.
Oh, Doyle! Who knew I'd be
What?
right?
Yeah, fuck
No,
you.
no.
Okay.
No, but which makes the base platform though 5 years old.
Yeah.
Which means with the One X that was just released last year,
Mm-hmm.
the next gen system should be next year.
I give it 2 more years.
I don't see.
I give it 2 more years
until 2020.
Yeah, I'd say 2020. That's when they talk about something new. I don't see it until 2021.
No,
I'm
they'll
saying
start talking about it like
2019.
next year, bro.
I'm saying 2019 is when they're gonna drop the base model of what they're gonna be making, like the sneak peek, and I think
No, 'cause
early
that's only-
2020 they're gonna drop the newest console.
Because the original, the
You gotta look at this
360 came out in 2005.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it this way though, right? Every time big technology drops, usually a console's not too far behind it, right? And you have like M.2 hard drives, right? You have solid state's fucking dirt cheap now, right? Like RAM is dirt cheap. RAM is significantly better, right? RAM is significantly better than it was 2 years ago.
No, 2 years ago you could pick up 16 gigs of RAM for $100 USD, and now you're paying $215, $230 for 16 gigs.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, but
paying
crazy.
You're paying double in RAM prices right now. There's a shortage. Like the 32.
I look at RAM. No, but I look at 2 years ago and now, and the type of RAM that's out.
DDR4. DDR4 used to be way cheaper. The 32.
Even my DDR3 is $128 now for 8 gigs of DDR3.
The
I
32
paid
gigs
$60 when I bought them last
though.
year.
Yes, but DDR4,
Yeah, but
which is the new shit, the 32 gigs in my PC right now is $400 for the 32 gigs in my computer.
That's because you have Trident Z RGB
But even
RAM.
even the cheaper shit's not that much cheaper.
No, I mean I have Corsair Dominator Platinum in my defense, and in the defense of the price of mine.
16 gigs. I was just what the fuck was it?
It's
I was just
crazy
looking at
now,
16
man.
And 16 gigs would have cost me 100 and something. I forget what it was now. I was on
Everything
Amazon
is
the other
double.
day.
It's double in price right now. Occasionally there's
ridiculous.
deals. Occasionally. But there's a shortage in RAM. Or like the NAND flash that goes into RAM.
Yeah. They can fuck right off with that.
But there's graphics technology is better, right? Storage better, right? Audio significantly better. Audio has actually made leaps and bounds. So I mean, realistically speaking, I mean, next year they can start talking about designing a new console, and in 2020 we can expect almost a full release.
Well, that's like
Probably.
the PS5 is rumored to be running Vega graphics.
And the thing is I think.
What about Polaris?
Polaris is over with.
Is it? I thought Polaris was the newer one. It's Vegas.
Yeah, Vega's the newest. Polaris was the RX 500 series, and then you had the Vega 56, 64, and then the Frontier Edition stuff.
But I'm really hoping though, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping that consoles are gonna start taking, you know, like the line of PC and like, look at Steam. Okay? Look at any online game store that sells digital games. What's the point of having a fucking CD now?
None. I don't believe in them anymore.
Right? No, but like legitimately speaking, what is the point?
Some people do like
going
that
down to
physical
Walmart
aspect,
and
though.
buying a $70, $80, $90 fucking disc. It gets scratched, it gets lost, it gets fucking broken, and then your $70, $80 is down the fucking drain. Or I can buy a copy
Album
and
artwork.
download it however I want. What?
Album artwork. That's what it is. It's for the artwork and the little cool little things that you get with it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I mean, think of it when they used to sell records. Everybody like collected them for the artwork that came with it.
well, see,
So,
well, here's the
aside
thing
like-
now, though. You can buy like a lot of the really expensive like collector's editions of games now don't even come with the game.
Yeah, it's like a game code.
Yeah. Well, not even just that. Some of them flat out just don't have the game. So like, what used to cost $150, you now pay $100 for, and then you just get all the extra shit that would have came with the game, and then you save the money to buy the game.
Yo,
What?
I mean, like, unless it's like Halo 2 or my disc comes inside Master Chief Head, like, you can fuck off with your special editions.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are actually pretty fucking cool.
I love
But,
the
like-
COD care packages that Treyarch does. The
Yeah,
care
but
package
my
edition.
fucking
ones.
point, though, is that if you're buying the fucking game for the artwork, maybe you should reevaluate what you're spending your $80 on.
Well, like, that's like, I bought the Black Ops 1 Prestige Edition and the Modern Warfare 3 Prestige Edition. The Black Ops 1
Yeah.
came with the RCXD and everything else like that, which is really fucking cool. And then the Modern Warfare 3 one came with the night vision goggles, which actually worked surprisingly okay. They were kind of cool.
Neat.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, though. I haven't seen them in years.
What?
My Modern Warfare 3 night vision goggles. Dude, they worked. They
I
did,
had
like,
the
legit
I had
worked.
the Modern Warfare 3 Xbox, the special edition,
Same.
the limited edition Xbox,
So
and when you hit it, it does the.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
that was the year of my
Yeah.
like coolest Christmas ever. So I bought the Prestige Edition, and then I kept telling, and like my Xbox was like all fucked up, like the front plate was falling off and everything.
Yeah.
And I told my grandma, I was like, you know, Grandma, yeah, I really want this Xbox, blah 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 blah, and like, mind you, this was for Christmas, and so Walmart had one left, and my grandma told the lady on the phone, hold it for me, I'm literally 5 minutes away. Her and my mom got in the car while I was sleeping, went, picked it up for me, and she bought me a brand new TV and everything else. And I had just bought my HD PVR and like a whole bunch of other shit. And like a Nintendo 3DS, or not 3DS, sorry, a Nintendo DS, and like I just bought a bunch of electronics, like that were all Christmas gifts. I had like $1,500 worth of electronics that year for just Christmas, and my grandma did all of that. She came home and she was like, I can't remember what I was bitching about. I was bitching about my TV, and she like overheard me bitching about it, and she comes in my room and she goes, Andrew, come here. And I was like, okay. I can't remember. I was in a party with somebody too. I think it was like right before I met you. And I was like,
I feel like I could see you crying. Oh, Grandma.
no. I came out and I ran back in my room after I seen it. I was like, yo, I'll be right back. I'm going to hook up my new TV. And so I hooked up the new TV. And then like an hour later, she walks back in. She's like, here you go. And she hands me the fucking Xbox. I was like, that's the coolest shit ever.
She's like, I thought you might need this with the TV.
Yeah, she did. It was, yeah.
Grandmas, man.
Yeah, dude, my grandma, she was fucking alright. It was cool as shit.
Oh god. Oh, there was that glancing topic I wanted to go over. Just for anyone who cares, there's a free weekend for World of Warcraft this weekend.
Yo, Towley, open your eyes. You just genuinely like you're about to pass out.
No, I don't look like I'm not gonna pass out. If it looks like I am, I'm not. That's just me
You
daily.
just got a lazy eye. That's what it is.
No, it's the marijuana. Don't lie for me.
Naughty.
How dare you swear the devil at us? You're turning the fucking frogs gang.
We have no talk of the devil's lettuce over here.
We're a good
You wanna
Christian
go?
server. What?
You want to go over this article, Trip, because it's your neck of the woods.
Which one?
The one I was telling you about in the Netherlands.
Why was it my neck of the woods?
It's in Europe. It's your neck of the woods.
Oh, give me a minute. fucking hate when you people spring shit on me.
But so yeah, back to this. We were talking about this article, the Nintendo Microsoft team up. They actually did a commercial together. They had the Switch and the Xbox in the same commercial together. Nintendo made the commercial. They did it with Microsoft.
Huh.
Touting the cross-platform. No, Sony's just getting hit lately. They're getting hit hard.
Like, I'm cool with console exclusives. That should be how you sell your system. Yeah, if you want to buy a PlayStation, come out with good console exclusives. But stop okay, so if Fortnite has proven anything, it's that cross-platform is in the hands of A, the developers, and B, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. You shouldn't be worried about people going to play on other shit if you're that like oh my god, my console won't sell. It's like, have better exclusive games. Give people a reason to buy it. It's sort of like you do now, but stop it. Just because I play on PC, why can't I play with my buddy who owns a PS4? Like, why can't I sit down and play Monster Hunter with him? Why can't I play Fortnite with him anymore? Why are you stopping me from doing the very thing we love, which is gaming? Gaming as a whole should not be this huge exclusive thing per console just because, we want to make sure we sell our consoles. And it's like, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Sony just needs to fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And originally, they were the ones that wanted cross-platform, and they were saying, Microsoft's the reason we can't. And Microsoft doesn't want to do it. And now Microsoft's on board, and Sony's like, it was just a prank, bro. It was just a prank.
It's just a prank. It's a prank. Oh, God.
Okay, so we're moving on then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So CSGO and Dota 2 trading following Dutch loot box law. So from this quick time that you've just gave me, basically back in April, the Netherlands ruled that loot boxes in video games were essentially gambling and called for their removal by mid-June. Now, Valve has responded by disabling trading for Counter-Strike Global Offense and Dota 2 items on Steam Marketplace within the country. I've got nothing to say about this because I genuinely don't really purchase or get into that sort of stuff. So whatever you,
yeah, well,
it looks like it's you, Tally.
It's basically like this in the concept of in-game content that you buy, but it's randomized. I just don't. It shouldn't be considered gambling, and if it is gambling, like.
How is it?
It's people's money they're spending. It's their money to spend how they want to spend it. Who are you to tell them how to spend it?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's your hard-earned cash, I suppose I will agree with that one. Is if you've earned that money, then you have the rights to do whatever the fuck you wish with that money. That's your choice.
Well, it's part of it's because people are getting these items and the people are paying for them, and the government's not getting money from that. They're not getting taxed for this transaction.
Well, tax it then.
No, they just rather say it's gambling and not deal with it.
But it's not gambling though.
But is it? I guess it's not gambling in a way. But when you buy a loot crate, you don't know what you're gonna get in it. You don't know if you're gonna get you put back in.
I suppose it's a risk in a way, but I wouldn't go as far as saying it's gambling. I mean, that's like on Rainbow Six Siege, where you've got these like alpha packs, and you don't know what you're gonna get in it.
Well, don't forget the all that CS:GO lottery stuff that went down. You remember
there was that as well. That gambling, but this I wouldn't say it is.
Yeah.
That's just like you said, it's just because the government's a little bit salty because they can't make money off it. That I will put with. But to be fair though, the things in the EU are getting a little bit ridiculous right now. So I mean,
poor EU. Things are getting ridiculous in the States though too.
Yeah, but at least you've not got memes banned.
True, but they're tearing families apart at the border. and keeping children away from their families in camps.
Oh well.
Oh
My
well.
problem. It's not my problem.
This is how Holocausts happen, Trip.
Oh well.
Oh well.
The world needs a mass culling. I mean, what? I'm just kidding.
Worldwide Purge Day.
Oh my god,
I'd be
wouldn't that be
safe
cool?
up
The
here.
purge.
Nobody would ever find me in the mountains. That's why I
Are you
hope
kidding
something
me?
like this happens.
I'm gonna come and visit you, and we're gonna go canoeing together, and we're just gonna stay in the middle.
I don't go on canoes. You can go on a canoe. I kayak.
We can canoe, kayak, whatever. I'm gonna build a bastard fucking house on the fucking water. Come get me, bitches.
In the middle of a lake.
Yeah. Anyway, since you disappeared, Anarchy, we're talking about apparently the loot boxes is apparently classed as gambling. What do you think?
Burn it down. No. Honestly, I hate fucking loot box. I hate them. I don't find any fucking joy in that.
It's
type of shit.
basically a microtransaction.
Yes. So
But
okay.
would you class it as gambling though?
Yes. Because you
Really?
are. You have a random probability to get something you want, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. I guess in a sense where you come with that, like as I've said, yeah, in a sense it is, but it's not exactly poker, is it? Let's be fair. Not really. Nah. No, I know what gambling is. I'm just saying I don't class it as. I suppose you are taking a gamble on that, yeah. I suppose. I'm just going to agree with you. I'm not going to try and make myself sound fucking contradictory. But no, I in all fairness, with it being games, like I just don't see it as gambling. But hey, we are in this day and age where I suppose, yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
And you're all gone quiet. Okay, well, while we're here then, and since we're all, on the subject of EU, you heard about the Article 13 that's just been passed? Okay, so basically the headline is the EU committee approves of new rules that could literally destroy the internet as we know it. So basically, just going to say a couple more times because that's all I've been saying. EU committee approves of two new copyright rules that campaigners warn could destroy the internet as we know it. The two controversial new rules, known as Article 11 and Article 13, introduce wide-ranging new changes to the way the web works. So Article 13 is or has been criticised by campaigners who claim that it could force the internet campaigners to ban memes. So in a sense, they're trying to make memes illegal. And I get why they're doing it, but I don't see the point in it. For now. No, but it's stupid. I mean, I get it. Fair enough. Like what they're saying, like any meme that's been created is essentially it's somebody else's artwork and you've just put something on it. As original as memes can be, it's still somebody else's work and it's not being credited. I get that. But I'm looking at it in the more of a sense of technically they're just doing it so they can have an excuse of watching every little thing that we upload onto the internet, in a sense. And he's broke his microphone. What a dick. That's it. Plug your fucking BB-8 back in.
Test 1, test 2.
Oh.
No, somebody messaged me.
Yeah, me too.
My mic's been fucked up. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm gonna have to.
I wonder for how long.
Wait, who messaged who? I'm feel left out now.
This is what happens when you use 2 different mics, Anarchy.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're using the snowball? Because you sound
Yeah.
like you're actually on the headset.
No, you hear me through the headset. The stream hears me through the snowball.
Yeah, I wonder
Aw.
if this video will play.
That's actually kind of cool.
I guess it would have only have been down for as long as I've
I wonder, does audio play through Discord now?
I don't think so.
If you've got Nitro, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Do you hear it?
No.
Nope.
No?
I thought they fixed that. I thought they did actually enable audio to play through.
Damn it. I thought they had added audio too.
Guess not.
For some
Dude,
reason, it won't let me.
every fucking stream is plagued by goddamn like tech issues. I'm starting to get like pissed.
It happens. Have you ever watched
You know what?
LTT's podcast? They have tech issues all the
Yeah,
time.
I've watched it. Whatever. Fuck it. I switched to my headset mic. Done fucking with it. Whatever. Fuck it. This is the mic you're gonna hear me out of now. So when I fucking
Fuck.
mutate, whatever. Fuck. I'm agitated now.
Oh, are you having a hissy fit right now?
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my mic. Like, the red light never goes off, right? Like, the red light is always, like, on.
Yeah, I see it.
Never...
I was just gonna say, I didn't know you had a red light.
Yeah, but, like, it never went off to, like, show that the mic wasn't connected or anything.
That's weird.
Whatever.
So, while we're waiting for... Where's Phage? He's disappeared.
He probably had to help his parents with something, remember?
Fair enough. Well, while we're waiting for him, this is this week's cigarette packet. Just so you can all see.
But I gotta full screen this.
Yeah, so it basically says smoking reduces fertility. Now there's a woman. There's a picture of a woman with a child, all happy as can be, and then there's just this creepy fucker over here, just staring at the child, giving it evils.
That's unrealistic. She would have at least 10 cats.
Wait, what?
She would have at least 10 cats.
There's
The
a teddy
lady
bear in
without
the corner.
kids. The
There's a
chick
teddy
without
bear in the
kids.
corner.
No, I'm talking about the chick without kids. She'd have at least
Oh,
10
right.
cats. That's unrealistic.
But if we switch over, oh shit, that's my Xbox.
Whoops. Oh, look who's
Hmm.
back.
But if we look at this
Sorry
one,
about that, guys.
if we can find it, there we go. This one is, well, smoking.
He's looking down.
Smoking increases
like-
the risk of impotence, and
Like,
there's a guy
what is
looking.
going on? It's broken. He's like,
Can you hear me?
I think,
what
you know what
happened?
though? Yo, wait. Hide the advertisement and just show the picture.
Okay.
Now, if you guys only seen that picture, what would you think that picture is for? Yo, that guy's getting a blowy right now.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say, I was about to
definitely.
something funny to say about blowjob.
Definitely. But it's
Yeah,
him
that
looking
guy's
down at his
absolutely
dick.
getting a blowy right now.
He's impotent,
just
so he's
like,
looking
"Oh."
down at his dick like, oh my god, it's
Oh.
broken.
Wait, do you have that in Canada?
Yo, wait. This guy's literally looking down like, oh my god, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, wait, what are your... don't you guys have weird shit like that on your cigarette packs?
Yeah, and some of them are absolutely amazing. One's like, it shows a guy with cerebral palsy. And it's like, you don't want to end up like this. I'm like, smoking's not going to get me there, honey.
Wait, where's your cigarette pack?
Oh my god.
In my car. Shush.
Oh, shit.
Just remember who I am right now.
You're
Yeah.
I don't
also
remember
how
any-
old?
Yeah,
He's
I know,
53.
but at the same time, this is not the topic of discussion I want to have with them right now.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you mean you spend all
That's
your
it.
money
I
on
think-
hookers and blow?
I think that would be more acceptable right now. than-
Yeah, at this point in
Long
time.
story short, it's been a rough few weeks.
But no, see, you weren't here last week, but I showed. What was the picture that I showed last week? It was a guy
was here
lying
last
down.
week, but I had a beard.
Oh yeah, shit, you were. Oh yeah. So you were the awkward one in the corner with the beard. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I was sober. That's what happened.
Did you end up watching that podcast?
Yeah.
I was about to say, no, you didn't, you fuck.
No, he
No,
didn't.
I started watching.
No, he
I started
didn't.
watching it, and then life came crashing back down on me.
I know Tally got with me during the week and he's like, I have actually left that unlisted just because of what you said at the end.
What?
It's like,
Yeah.
bastard.
What'd you say?
The whole
He said-
CSBs and Pride.
What?
Yeah, we're not gonna repeat it, so we don't have to unlist.
I'm
the
not going to
video
repeat it
again.
because then there'll be another episode that he won't put up.
I put that one up. All the episodes.
you
are
put it
live.
up?
Yeah, all the episodes
Oh,
are live.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
You didn't edit out the end part.
No.
Oh
The end
god,
part. I never said the end part.
I thought you said it at the end. It was like right at the end of the podcast where you said
No,
that
what
stuff.
about the flag?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All you had
Oh.
to do, you can go through and bleep stuff out.
No, yeah,
don't
I
think we
have 2,
should.
3, and 4 is all up.
Oh shit! And you didn't edit
So
out
I
when
was
you
like,
said.
I haven't listed it just because you said flag, and now like, yeah,
Oh,
it's
Now
already up
yeah,
anyway.
now it's up there again.
Ugh,
Fucking
No
A.
Well,
if
another
they all
week,
don't
another
know me by
podcast,
now, they
no
should
ban
know that
hammer
I'm
drop.
joking. Pardon?
I said another week, another podcast. No ban hammer has been dropped.
Exactly,
yet.
we're
No.
fine.
I
Yeah,
wonder
we're
how
fine.
Close to the line. we
You
are,
should have
though,
seen
right?
what.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't say we dropped. We border the line, just maybe tad bit. We're actually quite. I mean, I'm actually a lot tamed on this than I am in general. To be fair.
You are. You
Well,
really
what-
are tame. And
I wonder how close to the line we get with this, though. Like, it's like this guy's at fucking YouTube right now. He's like, he's about to press the ban button. He's like,
oh, but that was funny. He's like, that's fucked up, but he's not wrong.
This ain't fake news.
Oh, bless.
Yo, I can't wait till I get my computer back and I can start going through like the weird articles again.
Oh Jesus!
Right?
Like, some
When
of
are
those
you
were-
back
some of
next
those
week?
Were gems. Yes, I'm back 100%. I should be back 100% next week. At minimum, like I'll be able to actually have a space to do the podcast and stuff like that. But I'm still like I'm still gonna have to like unpack everything. Oh my god. Yo, I watched what left my apartment. I am not excited to put it back into another apartment.
Anarchy. Alucard, your apartment was tiny, bro. I was in there.
Yeah.
That's just
but
'cause you're a
there's
fat
also the
fuck.
storage unit. And then,
Oh
like,
yeah.
There's the walk-in closet, and then there's like everything in the cupboards and fucking
True.
the
true.
desk that's now in 5 pieces.
I mean, to be honest with you, Alucard, I'll give you like great props. The fact that you trusted the likes of Towley in your place, like he could have murdered you.
What?
Yo,
He
that
could have
would've
belly
given me
bounced you
time
to
off
death.
work, dude. Yo,
Pardon?
that would have given me time off work. That's why he was in my apartment. So he's gonna kill me. I would have got like days off and shit.
Will you be dead?
Hopefully.
I've just had a blonde moment. Ignore me.
Hopefully. I think
Yo,
you missed the
side
point. I
note
think that was
though-
the goal.
Yeah, no,
Yo,
I just had a
side note
blonde
though,
moment.
Tally is like my height.
Well,
I don't
thought he was a
remember.
midget.
So like 5'2" with baby hands.
No, I'm 6'1".
Yo, this motherfucker like looks like he might be like 5'4" on camera. You see him in real life, it's like, yo, this motherfucker's eye level, like he is my height.
Well, that's like I don't.
You guys thought I was short?
Well, it's like seeing Cat Williams for the first time. Like when you see him, you're like, wow, this guy probably looks like he's like 6 foot. And you see him in real life, he's like 5'1".
Yeah,
Dude, that's
Cat
how,
Williams is a
actually-
tiny guy.
That's how actually in damage is. He's not much bigger. I think we're roughly the same height. He might be like an inch.
What?
Tall. Yeah.
He looks like he's taller than that.
Oh, dude, he's about I'm 5'5". So
Yo, you're like
The more
fucking
you know.
huggable height.
You're like a dinky little midget.
shoot you in the head. Fuck you.
Oh.
Do we have a conversation like the first podcast about having guns is great responsibility, always last resort?
Yes.
Your words.
Uh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
if only we
How,
could do the
like,
whole rewind
camera-
effect where it's like zips back to when he said that and then right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Please edit that in, Anarchy.
What?
We accidentally didn't say the first podcast.
Yeah. It's like first pod. Oh, we didn't save that.
Yeah.
Oh. I said when we were talking about that fucking gun talk and about having a gun's great responsibility and all that bullshit. I was like, eat your words. Yo, but on a real note though, it's funny how like camera really distorts how big or small someone it really is,
Yeah.
right? Because like I'm 6 foot even, and like Tally's just like 1 inch taller than me. Yo, that was surprising as fuck. Yo, he got in this car, and I was expecting for him to be like 5'5", maybe. And I'm like, oh my god, he is tall as fuck.
I mean, in real life,
My other
I'm-
friend, Daryl was really friend Daryl.
Yeah,
I'm like, I was gonna say in real life I'm like 5'11", and obviously if I'm wearing boots, which is kind of a lot of the time, then obviously that bumps me up to, like pretty much close to 6. But
so you're like this
no, I'm
tall
5'11".
gangly motherfucker.
Pardon?
You're like all limbs, aren't you? You're like a daddy long legs, just like all fucking limbs.
Trip's like, you can call me daddy.
Yeah, of course. If you want to call me daddy.
He's all excited now because he thinks it's a compliment. I'm hitting on him.
Jesus.
Yo, we
It's
got
not what you
12
said
minutes
last
left
night.
this.
Pardon?
Oh,
we
shit.
started like 30 minutes late, so.
We
Did
did start like 30 minutes late.
We started 20 minutes late. It was like
What is-
8:20. Sure.
You just like, I've only seen you hit that vape like 3 times and you had to put more in already.
I haven't put juice in it since you seen me earlier when I was hitting it twice. So, or like,
Jeez. I
Dude.
fill my tank, it lasts me a whole day.
this is a
Yeah.
7mm juice well. This is an RDA though. So this is
Are you trying to get a
7mm juice-
sponsorship?
Fuck yeah, bonds of fucking
You're doing a shit job.
who the fuck makes this? Fuck!
Yeah, you just lost that sponsorship.
Rip.
Little 5 foot nothing there.
Yeah,
Kind
he's
of
like, fuck, I give up.
Fuck it, dude.
Anybody you vape?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, so how we been? What's been going on in the chat? I can't see the chat.
There's not really anything,
Ah.
to be honest.
Nothing. Nothing's going on. in
Yeah,
chat.
not really. The last person to speak was Swap Monster, and he said send people to Mars.
We need more chat. People talk to us. Say hi.
Oh, bless him, he
hello.
feels lonely.
Well, didn't
Yo,
you
I'm
guys
like
have
pouring
some like?
myself out for.
Didn't we have like other
Mhm.
topics, like music related topics?
Yes,
Ooh.
I have one. I
Wait,
have
wait,
one.
wait,
You
wait,
guys
wait,
might
wait,
like
wait.
this. Fade, you might
I-
like this one as
wait.
well.
Wait, motherfucker. Wait, motherfucker.
What?
I got something to say before you do for once. 5 Finger Death Punch's new album. Yes!
It's all right.
Okay.
Yo, look that shit up.
I like Blue and Black. I like
Champagne is good.
Champagne's alright.
Fire in the Hole is good. Top of the World is good. All of the fucking songs on that album
all
is
of the
God.
all of the cover songs are good. Seasons is it when the seasons change?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And I like Blue on Black and
They don't have a bad song on that album though.
No, I actually managed to listen to the album and I agree with you on
It's
that.
not as hard as the other albums.
Alright, be right back.
It's not.
I only like a couple of their albums, their older albums.
Listen. Okay, listen. It's not as hard as all their other albums, but you find me a CD, an album that's released today that you can find that every song is good.
Yeah.
Metallica's newest album was fantastic.
Metallica never counts in these. They're expected to be good. Five Finger Death Punch is expected to fuck up still because they're not Metallica. They're not AC/DC.
Let's not even get on Avenged Sevenfold. How much they suck now.
I haven't liked them since their self-titled album. I like Nightmares. That was an okay album, but
yeah, Nightmares was my last.
Yeah, Nightmares was like the last good album, in my opinion. No, so from what I understand,
Clark Kent up here.
A lot of the reason why like this album isn't as like hard and why it's actually kind of like short, is because most of the songs that they had written, they can't use because of the lawsuit and the everything else. A lot of their other music.
Yeah, well, wasn't that why Champagne was written?
Yeah.
Champagne was literally written to tell them all to fuck off.
Exactly, but they still don't have access to a lot of the music. They're not allowed to release a lot of the music they've written.
Wait, are we still on Five Finger Death Punch?
Yeah.
So what is this lawsuit about? Because I kind of missed that.
It was just record labeled shit, and because of the lead singer's like alcoholism and then like fucking shit up, and there's just a lot. The whole thing was a fucking mess. It's been going on for like 2 years.
Yeah, but
sounds like cancer.
Yeah, but isn't them like being drunk and like smashing shit and being generally like belligerent rock stars exactly what they're supposed to be?
Sure, until they don't show up to shows or they end shows early.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, did you guys not watch the music video for Jekyll and Hyde?
Oh God, yes.
No.
Dude, you gotta watch. It's funny.
Miss Viper.
Yeah.
Said send love and cookies to you guys. She's on her school email right now, so she can't talk and chat.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So
love you, Miss Viper.
Right.
Love you.
Got 2 pieces of news for you. I don't know your I don't know what you like about the first band I'm going to talk about, but the second band I know that you're a fan of because we've spoke about it in the past, so you'll be happy to hear what I've got to say about that. So the first one, it's been 9 years since this band has created an album. They are amazing, scary, and German. We're on about Rammstein. They're creating a new album.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see that live show. That's all I care about.
Yeah. But yeah, Rammstein's creating a new album, and also as well for those Canadians that are into progressive metal, Dream Theater's also creating a new album. Yep.
Oh man,
I can't wait.
That's fucking awesome. Yo, this is like double good news.
Pardon?
Yo, it's like I can't believe it's been 9 years since Rammstein's created a new album though.
Well,
no, they don't need to. They just keep playing the old shit. It's amazing.
The last single that Rammstein brought out, I think it was Pussy.
Of course it was.
And there was an actual explicit version on RedTube. I do remember that because I watched it and I fapped.
There was I know they did something with Marilyn Manson. They did a show with Marilyn Manson, which was pretty awesome because they did Beautiful People.
Yes, I think they went on tour with Marilyn Manson. Yeah.
Yeah, which was absolutely exactly what we needed and wanted.
Marilyn Manson's getting
However, another thing that Rammstein have announced that you might be excited for, I'm gonna fucking go if I can. But they've announced a New Year's Eve beach party in Mexico.
What?
Yeah, Rammstein are hosting a New Year's Eve beach party in Mexico.
Wait, why in Mexico?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why Mexico?
Everywhere else is too fucking cold.
I mean, they've got they've got a on the picture of it. They're all just like standing there in like checkered shirts and all on
German metal. Like, why Mexico?
But I think it'll be kind of cool, actually. Like, if anybody knows how to party, it's Rammstein, and now they're bringing the party to Mexico to Mexico for what looks like a once in a lifetime experience. The band has announced 2 exclusive shows in. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Somewhere in in Mexico, sorry. On the 31st of December and the 2nd of January, and you can get a fancy hotel package around the shows. So yeah.
Let me get right on that. I don't really. I don't like Rammstein. I don't know who Dream Theater is.
What?
I just flicked back to the screen. I'm pretty sure I just didn't ass.
No, she had shorts on. They're just shorts.
Wait, bring her back. This is exactly what we need.
So I'm not the only one that saw that page.
You wish you saw what you thought you saw.
Wait, call her back.
Exactly.
No, I double take too because I didn't think she had shorts on, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, she got shorts on."
I didn't see ass go by until he's like.
Oh,
that was absolutely golden. Oh,
this is golden.
So tickets for this Mexico beach party is starting at around $225 for the show only. And goes up to $5,000 for all inclusive 4-night stay at the resort. What?
Is that in pesos or USD?
That's I fuck knows. All I know is tickets go on sale Wednesday, the 27th of June.
Fuck all that.
Yeah, so it's probably in American dollars. 5,000 American dollars sounds about right, especially for a big ticket item like this.
So that's a lot of money. For 5,000, though, I'm guessing
it's all inclusive.
Yeah, it's all inclusive with the resort and 4 nights. Pardon?
Yo, I went to the Metallica concert that was in Dubai, and that was pricey. So I can only imagine what Rammstein's doing down in Mexico, because I guarantee you it's going to be one hell of a fucking
went
show.
all the way to fucking Dubai.
I don't know why they went there though. No, but
I can imagine it'll be one hell of a show, and I think it'll be a good party as well.
But what I'm saying is that Mexico, I guarantee you, it's because the safety standards are hella low.
Yeah,
oh God, yes.
What about that?
Everything's catching on fire tonight, boys.
I got something to add to what Trip's covering. Tenacious D is making a new movie, and I'm psyched. It's gonna be great.
I think this is the night that's just made Alucard all hard.
Yo, I think
every 5 minutes he's
like, yeah, no, I feel like okay. So I'm really hoping this movie is old Jack Black and Kyle Goss find younger Jack Black and younger Kyle Goss, the next generation of rockers for the next pick.
Oh Jesus!
I want them to fight the devil, but as a quartet this time.
As a quartet.
Yeah, we need, and there has to be a chick.
There has to be a chick.
Jack Black.
A female. There'll never be a female Jack Black.
Okay. Also, as well, just quickly swipe back over. Obviously, I went into the Rammstein ship. Now for the Dream Theater. Dream Theater have said that they're moving away from concept albums and going back to basically the original roots. So going back to the heavy stuff that they used to do.
Okay, so yeah, I like both. I guess I feel like I'm one of the few fans that really enjoy both because I understand where both are coming from, like where Dream Theater came from and where it went. You know, all the changes in the band, like everything that's going on, basically everything that's happened to them through the years, and all the touring, and all the concerts, and all the shows that they've done, and stuff like that. And you can really see the progression of how they play, and how over the years it's really changed. I mean, like, look at their newest album, and then go back to their first album. Like, listen to two, like listen to the first song on each, and then the second song, and then the third song. You can really tell.
Well, I mean, in the
tempo-wise,
newest album that they did actually create, it literally was two CDs of one big story. That's all it was. It was a story kind of thing. But then if you go to, the Images of Words album, the first album that they ever like brought out, listen to Pull Me Under. It's completely different songs, but I think they're just talented, and you do over the course of the years, you see where they go, and they don't, they never bring out the same album every year. They bring out something completely different and
which is on the same token, though. Yeah, but on the same token, that's why I also like another band called Opeth. You and I have talked about that one night too, and they have kind of like the similar choreography of how they do things. Every song is a story.
Heavier.
Yeah. So and that's why I like these bands. It's because it's not a 2-minute song. You're looking at 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 14 minutes of just absolute progressive music, and it just and the cool part is you can see it evolve. You can see it evolve through the years, and you can see the style slightly change. But the best thing I absolutely love about them is they don't conform to what we call as social norms on how they play their music. Like, for example, you've seen last year that a lot of bands had a female singer with the male singer, or they had groups of people sing, or only a female lead vocal. Or you've seen a lot of bands trade up like that. Like Linkin Park did it last year or the year before, where they had a female introduced into the band for a few songs. I know Machine Gun Kelly does that a lot as well. Female vocals, he'll throw and mix in with it, and they don't, like, every year they don't try to get ahead of the curve. They just do what they do best.
Yeah, you couldn't put it better in any other way. Yeah, I agree. That, and let's be fair, they're like 25 years old now, so obviously progression, they're well experienced and well good. I mean,
I would love to see this album of like all the years' styles mixed in one album.
Ooh,
like the start is where they go back to kind of like the first album, like the style of the first album, and move through the generations as they progress through the CD.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Actually, that'd be quite exciting, actually. Because, I mean, my favorite albums that they ever did was Train of Thoughts, obviously Images and Words, and believe it or not, Black Clouds and Silver Lining. Fucking loved that album.
I can't say I have a favorite album, because I like them all equally for different reasons. If that makes sense. Like, all of them.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Yeah, no, I get that, yeah.
They don't really have a bad one. They don't have one I dislike, which means that I really love the band itself, right? I love what they do. I love every piece they put out. There's a few that, I mean, I wouldn't search for, but at the same time, they're not bad.
Yeah.
I like if you ever listen to Opeth, one of my favorite albums for them is Watershed in Blackwater Park. Both of them are very fantastic, and they're not as heavy as they normally do, but it's the same kind of style where it's like, they have this story type music, and the cool thing, the one thing I like about Opeth is that there's no direction of the story per se, right? You kind of create your own story, and the funny thing is, no matter how you do it, you sit there, even if you try not to. Usually by like a minute 30, you're listening, and then next thing you know, you're off in your own head. You're almost making the story as you're listening to the music, and it's hard not to. it's really hard not to. Like you just zone out and love life. Like Anarchy.
I think we put Anarchy to sleep.
You guys been rambling on about these fucking bands for like 20 goddamn minutes.
Fuck off. We're filling in time.
11 minutes.
Fuck you, that's a lot.
Well, what do you listen to? Shania Twain?
No, I listen to things.
Oh, who doesn't like Shania Twain?
I listen to things like 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, Shine Down, Disturbed, Seether, Puddle of
Benjamin?
Mud. Breaking Benjamin.
Is that the fucking bluegrass version?
No, I said Breaking Benjamin. Like, I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, heavy metal, like, I don't listen to bands like Rammstein or anything like that. It's just, I like alternative rock and everything else.
Theater aren't heavy metal.
I've never heard of them. Or maybe
Dream Theater, no, the progressive.
If you've listened, usually people either hear one or the other, and then one or the other brings them to the other, right? Like I found literally Dream Theater by listening to Opeth, but
yeah,
pick up one and just listen to it, right? Like go through one of the albums, pick any of the albums, and just sit down and listen to it. I guarantee you, you'll hear something that you will like.
No, it's not that I don't like heavy metal. It's just I just don't know the bands.
I mean, they did okay. For example,
go check them out.
They did an album years ago, well before Muse, a band obviously Muse actually created, and there was
Muse is great.
Like the album was called Systematic Chaos, and there was a song on it called Prophets of War, and you listen to that and you think exactly it's everything Muse is, like the style of music and everything. So I've always sat there wondering, and sat there and thinking, has Muse, did they just listen to that song and thought, I like that, I want to bring that into like more of a genre, because it's, you know, like that song was created before fucking Muse even existed. So yeah. But they're all completely different. Like each song is different genre in a sense. But I don't know. They're just very talented and they're very good.
Kristen, why are you rolling around on the floor? I don't know why I said floor, but you just said you're rolling around, so I'm assuming on the floor.
What?
Somebody in the chat.
Well, anyway, yeah. Also, as well, in other music news, Black Veil Brides have announced that they're going to be splitting up. I'm fucking ecstatic by this.
They're still a band?
Right?
I liked Knives and Pens when I was like 15. Now granted,
right?
I'll go back and listen to that song, and I'm like, yeah, I still got that edgy inner preteen in me.
You're like, yeah.
But no, I honestly,
I can see you being
at
edgy.
first, I liked the band until they started creating all these fucking edgy little emo, whatever the hell you want to call them, fucking nuggets.
Was it okay,
weaponized skeletons?
Back then, with like Asking Alexandria and
there we go. I like
Broken Side, Black Veil Brides, and stuff. I actually found Broken Side because of Hollywood Undead. But
yo, I was never really into that music growing up though. I was always in like really like I was listening to like Megadeth as a kid, dude.
Well, I mean, I grew up listening to bands, like I said, like Disturbed, Seether, 9 Inch Nails, and all of that. But when
Megadeth.
But when I was like 14, But when I was like 14, 15, like I went through the whole edgy like emo phase. Like I had hair down past my shoulders, like longer than Towley's, jet black. I wore like trench coats.
Mine goes down my back.
Yeah, like I wore like trench coats. I used to paint my nails.
Thought a school shooter should look like.
I used to like paint my nails and everything else. Yeah.
I can see him wearing trip pants. Yeah, dude, but they would be.
No, fuck you!
But they were 3 times too big for him.
I still wear them, so go fuck yourself, dude. They're so comfy.
I fucking do it. But dude, they're so big. I bet you look like you're wearing fucking clown pants.
No. So I like the shorts more than the pants. I just like them because of the chains and stuff. I don't know. They look fucking cool. Yeah. But. Fuck you guys. I like trip pants.
Though, like as a kid, I was like listening to like Skid Row, Wasp, Motley Crue, Bob Seger, a shit ton of Bob Seger.
Shit ton of Bob Seger.
Yo, no, I like listening.
That's why I was listening to as a kid, classic rock. Classic rock.
Yeah, like
some hard rock.
Yeah, like that's what I listened to as a kid. Classic rock was my biggest one. Then like I kind of moved progressively into metal, and I explored metal. I every facet of metal, power metal, hair metal. I went through pretty much almost every phase of metal, but I never did the emo one. It wow, no, I listened to a few songs and like I don't know, it just did something inside of me. Like I don't, it just
did something inside of me.
I don't know. It's just the lead singer always sounds like he's whining about something, even if he's like screaming about it. Like, bro,
Are you on about
you need a hug.
Black Veil Brides, right?
Any of them, any
Oh,
emo
right, yeah,
band
no.
that I
With
listened
Black Veil
to.
Brides, I think what really pissed me off was his growing up. His name was Andy Six. It really pissed me off because he literally stole it from Nicky Six from Motley Crue. That guy's a legend in himself. He earned the right to have that name, and Andy basically stole it. It was really, honestly, it really did make me salty as shit as a kid.
Yeah, like Kickstart My Heart, Motley Crue. Like, yo, if that don't get your motor running, I don't know what does.
I want to listen to some Van Halen right now.
Ooh,
so
Van
bad.
Halen. Van Halen's another fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. I listened to a little bit of Aerosmith because you know Aerosmith is Bay.
Yeah,
right?
everybody
Like,
loves
why
it.
not? And then, believe it or not, Bon Jovi during his
Yeah,
younger
Bon
days, man,
Jovi's
that guy was
Oh God,
fucking
I don't even know how you
absolutely
can't not like Bon Jovi.
Living on a prayer.
Yo, I don't know how that guy made it past the fucking 90s, dude. That guy was drunk all of the time. That guy probably drank more booze in 1 year than
And
I
you know
have in
what?
my
God
life.
bless him for it. God bless him for it.
Absolutely. He's literally set the fucking standard for kids nowadays. Yo, you make it past this and don't die, you deserve to live.
See,
And
I
then, like,
beg to
Korn,
differ
I
on that
don't
one
have
because if you
Korn.
look at the more of the heavy
I
side
don't
of
like
the stuff,
corn.
I love corn.
you don't like
I don't
Korn.
like I don't like corn or Slipknot.
Dude, did you
See, I
guys,
was
did
gonna
you
go
guys-
with
You
Slipknot.
like Slipknot? How do you not
I don't know.
like
I never
Corey
really
Taylor?
liked them. I've never
Corey
really
Taylor
liked
is like, I
either
mean,
of
I'm
them.
straight as shit, but Corey Taylor, I would happily go gay for him. Happily.
And then his other band, which is Stone Sour, which is absolutely fantastic. Who's that? Didn't Joey have a side band too?
Joey
The
Jordison.
drummer from Slipknot.
Yeah, Joey Jordison had Murder Dolls. I was a huge fucking fan of them. Huge
Yeah.
That's
fan
like the
of
lead
them.
singer, the lead singer of Stain, Aaron Lewis. I mean, he does the country thing on the side.
Yeah,
What?
Yay.
Yeah,
but Joey Jordison's no longer a part of Slipknot. He's not been for a while. It's Jay Weinberg now.
Who? Sue. What happened to Joey?
Joey, he well, okay, so when it happened, this was in 2015. Sorry, not 2016 when this actually happened. He got kicked out of the band. But basically what it turns out, he had some sort of syndrome that he lost the use of all of his limbs and shit. Like he had to go
What
through
the
therapy to be able to actually move. Yeah, it was some weird little syndrome. He had to go through therapy to actually be able to move his body again and all that sort of stuff. So they replaced him with Jay Weinberg. And I don't know why I'm saying it's 2016 when it was actually not, because the album Point Five, The Grey Chapter, came out in 2015 and Jay Weinberg was the one that was featured on it. So it's definitely not 2016. My bad.
I honestly haven't
but yeah,
listened
so
to
he
any
basically got
stuff
kicked out of the band.
from-
Pardon?
I mean, I haven't really listened to any of their recent stuff, but like, I don't know. Ever since Psychosocial, like that's when I kind of tuned off of them a little bit.
So All Hope Is Gone, that was 2008.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm a huge mega Slipknot fan.
I liked Korn's album where they did like all the dubstep stuff with it.
Oh, Path to Totality album. Fantastic album.
Chaos Lives in Everything. That's probably like the best song on that album. I actually,
Yeah,
all
I
the
know,
songs they
I've
did,
heard of that
all
album.
like the 3 songs they did with Skillet or not, Skrillex. Sorry.
Skrillex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
were
thought they were fantastic.
probably the better songs on the album.
Narcissistic was a fantastic song.
Get the fuck up, Narcissistic,
Oh, like
Cannibal, and
Skrillex.
Chaos Lives and Everything.
Skrillex, I'm not a huge big fan of, to be honest with you.
Of what?
Skrillex?
Skrillex?
I mean, fuck.
Oh, thank you. Apparently, mine in Tali's room looks amazing.
Yes.
Well, it's only because mine's not set up right now, dicks.
And I'm
Yeah,
too
whatever.
lazy to actually set the
No,
room back
get
up.
out of here. I could
Joy,
walk
I'm
around
just
my
jealous
whole
'cause me and
office
Tally in
and
the
show
back.
all my
So-
posters.
So we're talking about moving soon, like our family, right? And they're looking at getting a something with a really nice finished basement, and putting my room down there and just walling off like half of the fucking basement for me, right?
So basically, you can
Right.
literally say you're one of them trolley kids that lives in the mum's basement.
Live in your mom's
Yeah,
basement.
but well, the thing is, yeah, basically. But no, I'm painting the back wall or wherever like my computer is. I'm painting that wall green. I'm gonna just make the whole
Oh.
wall green screen.
Right.
Nice.
Yo, I
That'd
don't
be
want to
dope.
be a dick.
Never gonna be as cool as fucking Pennywise and
I could be
No.
in space,
Freaking
motherfucker,
Martin.
floating around.
Yo, first of all, it's not as cool as fucking
Let's see
Stephen
it now.
Colbert. So you back the fuck off, Trip. Number two, when you do your fucking wall, no, but when you do your wall, make sure it's the right fucking shade of green
Yeah.
so you don't look like a dumbass.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? And Trip, there's Rick and Morty, but then there's Stephen Colbert. You can fuck right off. Yeah. Literally wrote a book called I'm America and So Can You. Rick and Morty doesn't come close to
Yo.
that.
I disagree. I disagree.
Oh, stop being such a salty sourpuss.
Yo, you haven't read the book, Tally. If you read the book, you'd understand.
I haven't read the book, you're right.
Goddamn
But I
Canadian.
know
so
Stephen
good, though.
Colbert.
Stephen Colbert is a fucking god amongst men. He's my man crush, boys. I'm telling you right now, he's my number one. Like, if he showed up in town
You
and asked
got
me to
him.
date, I would ask him what shade dress he'd want me to wear.
What underwear should I wear for the day?
Yeah, I would put on a wig. I wouldn't care.
Would
Him
you-
or Jay Leno, because Jay Leno's fucking car garage is pretty amazing.
Yo, for real though, it is.
But
Yeah,
nah,
like
I
I
mean,
seen like a tour of it of his fucking garage, and it's pretty pimp. Like,
Yeah.
if I could spend an
Oh.
afternoon in his garage,
Oh shit, Alikar, me and you.
Yo,
they-
throwing shade at us now.
the comment is Tally and Trip might have nice rooms, but me and you are cute.
oh well, thank you. I tried. I did my hair. Just,
Oh.
he got his hair all dude.
He did
I have
his
this
hair.
feeling that I have this feeling this person only said that just to make you feel a little bit better. Not Paige. I'm sorry, but that's what I feel like. Just to make you feel that little bit better. Look
think
at him
he's jealous.
smiling though.
Look at him. Look at him though. He's like, yeah, hey, Kristen, you say. Kristen. That's a girl's name.
holy fuck, boys.
Oh no, that's sweet though. The person likes to make people feel better. I can't say if it's a he or a she because it could be one of them fucking
It's a girl. It's a girl.
like I
know
said,
who
it could be
is.
one of them weird psychotic fucking alien cyclone majestic fucking feminists.
No, she's definitely
And the
not.
funny
that.
thing is that now the more that Trip's talking, the cuter I'm getting.
Hmm?
The more Trip's talking, the cuter I'm getting. Keep going, bro.
What?
I'm gonna be like
Keep
fucking
going.
Sylvester Stallone by the end of this conversation.
What are you on about?
Suave as fuck. I said the more you keep talking, the cuter I get.
Oh, I don't care.
As long as we don't have a repeat of last
Someone's
week.
got to give you a pity fuck now and again.
Oh, a
Wait.
pity fuck, he said.
Or a pity suck, whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what was the repeat of last week? Yo, you guys gotta fill me in one day.
Just go watch the show.
In my opinion, awkward.
What? Dude, Zombie's funny as fuck. Zombies didn't know what the
No,
fuck to expect.
not him.
No,
just
but I love
the
his arrogance.
because again, like this week we had lack of research. We just was so unorganized last week. It was like there was parts where we just went silent.
Plenty of research.
Like, oh,
we had fucking Space Marines this week.
Exactly. Oh fuck. But yeah, no. Last week, no, it was a good show. It's just unorganized.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
but to be honest with you, I always put it down as if we are a new podcast, so of course we're gonna expect stuff like that. It's gonna happen.
Yo, it's because I think what it was is because last week I had a beard and it threw you guys off.
Hey, in all fairness though,
You need to
Anarchy's friend did a fantastic job, and he has an amazing beard.
It does.
But you guys, listen. You guys had 4 beards last week. Usually we have 3. You guys weren't used to the power,
The power.
right?
The overwhelming
Power that's
beard power.
inside.
Beard power.
Beard power.
Yeah,
Unlimited
you guys had like the
power.
3 times beard power. You know, me usually being clean shaven, it balances out, right? Now it's like putting an extra couple horsepower into the podcast. You just didn't know what to do with it.
Couple extra horsepower to the podcast.
You
Okay,
guys miss me. I can see it in your
Palpatine.
eyes.
Okay, Palpatine.
Who the fuck
Unlimited
calls you-
power.
With
Unlimited power. Just the biggest beard in the world.
Fuck, that fucked my throat up.
To be fair though, I do like I want to like grow my beard so I can like plait it and do weird shit with it.
Tucking
What
into your
the
It's gonna
belt.
take a long time. It's gonna take a fucking long time, but I'll get there.
Yeah, you want it so long you can tuck in your belt.
No, so can erotic asphyxiation someone.
What?
Asphyxiate someone. Erotically strangle someone. I don't know.
Or kill them.
What?
I mean, that's cool too.
Yeah.
No, I
Stop
don't want
trying
to
to
kill
use
them.
fancy-
I never said anything about killing.
What do you think asphyxiation is?
Well, it's not killing them.
No, I think that's just the act of stopping someone's breathing. And it's autoerotic
Holy fuck.
asphyxiation.
I mean, I'll let
So
them go
we're
as soon as I've
flying
figured
back
out that
down
the
this
dice.
road I managed to divert us from earlier.
Jesus Christ.
Like you guys were like, "Hey, there's that road we got lost on the other time. Let's fucking go back down it."
Dude, I'm just saying, look, I'm not gonna tell somebody if they like to wrap a belt around their neck, throw it over their, the top of their door, and shut the door, and just start slumping down, so that they start choking themselves up. I'm not gonna tell them that's not okay. I'm just, people die like
Yeah, but
that.
if you help, if you help, that's called assisted suicide.
Why not fuck them while you're doing it?
Or manslaughter.
I always wanted to fuck a Smurf.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I always wanted
Yeah.
to fuck a
Let's-
Smurf.
let's-
I mean, the next best thing is
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
somebody whose face is turning blue. So
Yo, let's back. Let's
And you're
literally
small
put the
enough,
car in
so
reverse.
you're the next candidate.
Literally the shortest person in the podcast looks like you're the new fucking guinea pig, bro.
right, we need to find somebody that's like. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I want to fuck a midget so bad. Like, I literally just want to take, like, a midget, right, and put him on my dick, and, like, put him in, like, a split position, and then
And
just
spin him.
and just spin him
Yeah.
on my dick like a
Yeah.
top.
Which is funny though. Which is
I'll
funny
be
because
back.
you
Oh my
you want to
God.
bang a midget, so that's a really tiny person for you. But for the rest of the people in this podcast, you're our midget.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
You,
saying.
so what you're saying is you want to put anarchy on your dick and spin it.
I'm not that flexible.
Well, I
I can't
mean,
do
for the
split.
right price, $20 is $20.
Did
I
you
got
say
$2 in my
$20
wallet.
is $20?
Yo, what time did we start?
Oh, we've been live for 2 hours.
Oh my god,
A little over.
I'm
2
like
hours.
fucking dying here. I'm like, yo, it's 11:24 here. Oh
He'll
my
never
God.
live this down.
Yeah. I got something in store.
Has she not seen you?
What?
Has she not seen you twerk?
No, she has not seen me twerk. I told her to watch
Who
episode.
hasn't seen you twerk?
I told her to watch.
Oh god, I don't know if I want to see Phage twerk.
Right. So, does he still want to fuck a midget?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but Trev, what you missed in that conversation though is he may want to bang a really small person, but to everyone in this podcast, Anarchy is that small person.
Yeah, I know. I was
You
thinking
gotta find
the
somebody
only reason why-
smaller than you.
Dude, this chick I used to work with at Walmart, dude, she's legit 4'7". She is adorable.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's adorable.
Dude, she is so cute. And she weighs,
the only, like I said,
she
the only
weighs
reason why he wants to
110
bang a midget is
pounds, dude.
because his
I
dick's so
literally
small.
just pick her up like this, and it's so much fun.
Are you sure she wasn't
Oh my
8?
God.
I'm sure she was an 8.
Yeah.
Fucking Anarchy was working the toy section. Fucking plot twist. She didn't work at Walmart.
Oh.
Second plot twist. She wore a helmet the entire time.
Jesus Christ.
Did she have armbands as well?
Other plot twist. She was his special little helper.
Hey, Walmart doesn't
In
discriminate
other
on
words,
who
he
they
was the
hire.
tard guard.
I bet.
I got told that
Um,
repeatedly. We do
Wow.
not discriminate against people we hire here at, Walmart. And I'm like, because it's fucking Walmart.
Yeah, it's a minimum wage job. If you discriminate against people on a minimum wage job,
Walmart pays way above.
Lol.
Walmart in my area,
Someone not here, cops show up soon.
Walmart about-
Hashtag plot twist.
Walmart in my area, Walmart in my area pays $2.25 above minimum wage. They pay $10 an hour.
Wait, how have we
Yeah,
gone from
but-
fucking special midgets in the toy aisle to the how much you get paid per hour?
I'm just saying,
'Cause they like
Walmart
keep
gives
on
a
trying to
minimum
change
wage
the
job.
because
What's
now
that got
we
to do
know
with
what's
fucking
more
midgets
important
in
to
the toy
justify
aisle?
It was a
anarchy.
minimum wage job.
You got ripped off apparently.
Yeah. I was going to say, now we know what's more important for Anarchy to justify, though. Him touching little kids, or the fact that Walmart pays more than minimum wage. Holy fuck.
Trip,
No,
did
we
you,
would've been
Anarchy, did you
so
see
far
that
down
comment?
the road.
Yeah, I was seeing it.
Oh
I
my
guess how
God.
Phage.
I like it
Phage-
how. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that before we came on, Phage was like, right, we kind of have to keep it a little bit chill this week, that kind of thing. He's just instigated all of this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, when you guys open doors for me, sometimes I choose not to go down them. But fucking Anarchy literally just opened 900 doors all in a row, and he's like, "Hey, come bitch."
Oh,
What's the
shit.
comment, though? I can't see comments.
Oh, so someone not here said cops show up soon. Hashtag plot twist.
Yeah.
To continue on with your story.
I don't even know where we're up
Other-
to right now, but I'm pretty sure we're close to the end.
No, we're over the end.
Are we actually?
Yeah, we're over 2 hours. We started at 8:20. It's 10:20 something now. Almost 10:30.
Lol.
10:28. So
Oh, well,
yeah, we're over 2 hours.
it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who
Um,
got for-
We talked about Space Marines. I think that's the important thing to come out of this, though. We need more Space Marines.
I was going to say, is this the only thing that you're taking out of this is the Space Marines?
No, actually, I was taking out of it that crossbows are more lethal in space than they are on Earth.
Yeah, there is that.
Crossbows, effective weapon in space.
Harpoons, also effective weapon in space. Any archery weapon is literally an effective weapon in space now.
That'd be cool, though. Oh, for
This
fuck's
guy
sake.
pulls out the crossbow.
What did
Are you
say
sure
about,
you're not a virgin?
What'd you say about crossbows?
Sure you're not a virgin.
I mean, that's an effective weapon in space.
It
It's
is,
like Gaming Hawk just pulling out weapons.
dude. I mean,
Yeah, but see, the differences between him and Gaming Hawk is like that's an actual real weapon.
Yeah.
Gaming Hawk is like, oh, they're all fake.
I was actually going to
Wait a
mention
second.
Gaming Hawk as well.
Just remember Newton's third law.
It's a full-on 175-pound crossbow that can take down deer and everything else. That's what this was bought.
Yeah. So
I think someone
could
not here
punch
is
a whole
Phantom.
spacesuit.
Yeah, he said if you're not anchored, you're gonna be pushed back. Well, yeah.
Yo, who said
Well
what?
then.
I think it's Phantom. Said if you're not anchored, you're gonna be pushed back. Just remember Newton's third law. That's why you have to have an equal force pushing from behind you when you shoot.
Wait.
You're matched.
So what
Cancel
about
it
bow
out.
and arrow though? What about bow and arrow? You wouldn't have to be theoretically anchored.
Well, it's still gonna create some thrust though back when you release.
So you turn around and shoot an arrow the other way.
So, oh no, I'm done. I'm done for the week. Y'all have corrupted me. I was
Wait,
this
we
nice,
corrupted you.
Well, you want the midget
I
now
was this
too.
nice, innocent person.
He's thinking about the midgets. Okay.
He's looking at anarchy with those cold English eyes.
No, actually, I
Show me
wasn't
you
looking
can
at
do
Anarchy,
that
but I am
right
now.
now.
What?
Yeah. I'm like trying not to like put the fucking camera like on my face. It's like I'm a fucking selfie, man. Like this is brutal. I'm literally stuck to a wall right now. My charger's
Why
in
is
the
this
fucking
person
wall.
judging me and telling me that I was born corrupted? Fuck off.
Who is that? Who is it? Is it somebody we know, Anarchy?
And somebody I know.
Do you know who it is? Oh.
How does this fucker know I was born corrupted?
You're friends with us.
That makes no fucking difference.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
All right. Okay. So, I guess we'll finish up then.
I'll
Been
run
over 2 hours.
I'll run the outro. So, this has been Side of
Wait, we have an
Sodium.
outro?
What?
We have an outro.
Well, I
It's all in
be
the
allowed to
eyes.
say at the
All right.
end.
No. Carry on. Do continue. Sorry.
All right, guys. Yeah, this has been Side of Sodium, episode 5, and again, we'll see you next week, 8 p.m. Eastern time, or 20 minutes late because of this guy. Please be sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. Drop a like, and yeah, we will see you guys next week.